football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down with a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. That's the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the point after is good. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Breaks through. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Testing the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. He's going to score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
The completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
The incompletion sets up a third down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Spartans will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Close to the tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touchdown.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Buckeyes are on the move here. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. The linebacker shifting around now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. And the Spartans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Coming up, second down and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Sparty.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Spartans will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short at the line of gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Through the sticks. It's Williams. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they didn't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they
end zone ahead, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Michigan State, 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is blocked down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? The shotgun running play call. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
42. Michigan State 14.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He dumps it off to the tight end. But they've got him behind the line as a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Press coverage now from the secondary. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Punt over the middle. It's Jordan. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Now it's second down here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried.
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan State 21.
And he fields it inside the 15. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.